Okay, to take off the inner door skin, you gotta remove this cover. I stick a very, very, very flat screwdriver along the bottom edge, then tilt the screwdriver at kind of 45 degrees or so, and not only am I pushing inward, but I'm also trying to kind of lift up, and this plate will bow out, and then finally it'll just pop off and shoot across the room. Reason I do that is I'm trying not to damage or mar the bottom edge of this outer frame, and then also the locking tabs on this plate can get broke off. And so I've broken a few of these, and then I've also damaged, I've put a mar on, smashed the plastic along this bottom edge. So this is the way I do it. Other people might have different suggestions. That's just how I do it, and it works. So you got to take this cover off, and there's a number 2 Phillips underneath there. Whoop, got in the light. There's a plug there that you pop out. You don't have to be quite so careful with it, because when the handle's in place it kind of covers it. But you got to take that plug out. There's another Phillips screw in there, number 2. Here again, I take a very flat screwdriver and stick it in the bottom edge and pry this out a little bit. There's a number 3 Phillips screw in there. Number 3 Phillips in there, and a number 3 Phillips in there. Then the rest of the door is just held on with clips. There's a clip here that there's a metal frame glued onto the cardboard body of the inner door skin. There's a clip there on that metal frame. Then there's just a few clips throughout the edge of the door. Then when we get back up here, there's another metal frame that's glued onto the cardboard inner backing of the door. So next thing you're gonna see is you're gonna watch me take this door skin off. Use a pick on this one and behind the handle, or a really, really little screwdriver. Here's a trick. Get this pried up a little bit, and then reach in behind it, and the slider for your lock. You'll see it after you'll figure out what the trick is after you've done it. But for the first time, you're probably going to fight it. You have to pry that slider off of the rod. So if you reach up in behind it and get it to pop off, it'll make things a little easier in your eye. And this way, there. Then you can take the slider out. Not real fun, I know. I'm not going to try to take this lock switch off. I've had a lot of these. These are just broken nail, damn it. These are just held in by 2 little clips. I break these all the time, so I'm not going to touch this. And after I get the door panel free, I'm going to stick this through the hole, because I don't want to take the chance of trying to pry those up to get that lock switch out of there and have it break. Really, really long screws. So now I can just start prying away at my door skin. There's a bunch of Christmas tree type clips. They'll probably break on you. You can buy a package of them of 25 for a really reasonable price. I can't remember the part number right now, but it's also in the help section, or it's made by Dorman Products. It comes in a package about this big, and it's like $4 or $5. It's really a good price. These clips, the one in the if you do have to replace these clips, the one in this very bottom corner, you have to cut the tip of this Christmas tree push-in plug. You have to cut about a quarter, maybe even a 3/8 of an inch off of it, because otherwise when the window rolls down, it's going to hit the tip of this clip. It's going to make a pop sound. So remember that bottom corner one, you have to trim it down if you replace it. So now I'm going to go back to the hinge.